movies, comics, cartoons, anime, video games, and anything else geeky under the sun. So
That's
I'm
right.
Jude, and next to me in the screen is Steven. So,
Hello.
and this is episode number 113. So a pretty
Damn.
high number. That's pretty fun. We are gonna talk about Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and the rest of MCU Phase 4 because let's just say the entire movie was like a fun teaser for whatever they want to add in Phase
Mm.
4, which is kind of fun. Although we're gonna start right off the bat. I wish Doctor Strange was like 30 minutes longer.
Really?
No, I just wanted more of the different timelines.
Okay.
It's
So,
like
mm-hmm.
they're teasing you about what they can do in the
Mm-hmm.
future and what they want to do. So that's gonna be really difficult. So
Yeah.
it's so annoying that we have to like wait for each movie to come out. So it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
And yeah, but yeah, before we delve into more of Doctor Strange, let's talk about how the setup went. So the movies that set up Doctor Strange essentially is the movies and the series that set up Doctor Strange is WandaVision, Loki, What If, and Spider-Man: No Way Home. So let's
Okay.
explain. WandaVision because Wanda made her own version of New Jersey, her own version of a New Jersey town,
Yeah.
and
That
she
was
got the
insane.
dark hold from Agatha
Mm-hmm.
Harkness,
Mm-hmm.
and essentially, she's trying to learn various ways on how to use the Darkhold. So we didn't get an idea on why, but she has it. She has the book. Next up, we have Loki. So Loki was in like a quest to find himself across the various timelines
Mm-hmm.
that he was exploring in the TVA. But in the end, they encounter Kang the Conqueror, and the end of the show is that timelines are compromised and not even the TBA can handle all that mess. Next up, we have What If. So, What If is like a series of just alternate timelines. We got Captain Carter, a world without the Avengers, where they were all assassinated by Hank Pym. Doctor Strange screwing up his own timeline,
Mm-hmm.
and Spider-Man: No Way Home. Well, it's
Oh.
Peter Parker asking Doctor Strange to erase a few things, which in turn destroys the timeline,
Mm-hmm.
adds makes all Spider-Man canon, all Sony Spider-Man canon,
Gets.
and Willem Dafoe is canon, so that's fun. And Alfred Molina, let's go. They're MCU now. So yeah, that's a setup. So Doctor Strange and Wanda Maximoff are just in this tied up, messed up timeline because of their doing for
Mm-hmm.
various reasons. One is helping Spider Man, and one is, well, grieving and wishing to be a parent or having a family. So that's really scary. But that doesn't mean Wanda is innocent. Like, she corrupted an entire town.
True.
It's
I
really,
mean,
a
I mean,
very,
look what she did to Kitty Foreman.
yeah, it's a pretty screwed up world she made.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it is.
now let's go to Doctor Strange itself. So the entire plot of Doctor Strange revolves around wanting to use the Darkhold and wanting to use America Chavez's powers of opening portals to different sectors of the multiverse
Mm.
to just to be able to like be a mom in various universes of herself.
Mm.
That's the goal. Like she just wants to be with Billy and Tommy, which in
Oh.
other timelines are canon,
Mm.
which is kind of sad, diba? Because Wanda never had the actual Billy and Tommy in the
In her
original
world,
timeline.
like it
Yeah,
was
in her
basically
world.
her imagination, diba? Like she basically manifested them with her magic.
Mm-hmm. It's great. It's wild, but yeah,
Yeah.
and that's a plot. And America Chavez asks the help of Doctor Strange. Well, again, because she asked the help of one, and the other Doctor Strange died. Anyway, so their goal was to get the Book of Vishanti,
Mm-hmm.
which is finally the way it was mentioned. I forgot if it was mentioned in previous films, Doctor Strange's, but the Book of the Vishanti is like the antithesis of the Darkhold. So it allows you to get all the most powerful light magic that is possible and allow you to stop the Darkhold.
Mm.
Okay, so during that chase, let's just cut to the chase of what happened in Multiverse of Madness, because there's quite a good amount. So,
Yeah.
you know, when America Chavez arrives in Doctor Strange's world, you know, Scarlet Witch got a hold of it. Doctor Strange initially wanted help from the Scarlet Witch,
Yeah.
which she didn't know was the Scar was Wanda, was, they know her as Wanda,
Yeah.
when when he realized that, Wanda wanted America Chavez in that timeline, they she attacked Karmatage, literally wrecked the school, the temple of the Sorcerer Supreme, and tried to get America Chavez. So yeah, what I like about this movie is that it's so horror. The horror elements are there.
I mean, this is a
Even
Sam Raimi movie, so there
even the
will be horror
cheesy,
elements.
even the cheesy cuts and transitions,
Mm-hmm.
it's there. It's all Sam Raimi directing a superhero film,
Like
turned
in
it,
Spider-Man, yeah.
and
Nice.
yeah, it's so horror filled in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like the tension is there. Like you can really be scared of Wanda as a Scarlet Witch, because the way
Damn.
she did like a Sadako entrance in one of her one of her tricks. Like she went inside, she went out of a gong's reflection,
Wow.
like Sadako. It's really crazy. It's really fun. One thing about that, so essentially, they try to escape. They try to escape Wanda by going to another timeline, and that timeline had a little surprises for us. So this is the timeline where Doctor Strange is dead,
Oof.
defeating Thanos. So kind of like
Mm.
the end game timeline. I forgot the number, but it's now MCU canon that the MCU is 616.
Oh,
They mentioned it.
shit.
Yeah,
So it's
they mentioned
our
it.
world, parang
Yeah,
ganun.
Christine mentioned that Earth 616 is where the original MCU guys came from. So that's one. The timeline they went in was in the 800s. I forgot, but
Mhm.
that timeline has the Illuminati. It had Sorcerer Supreme Baron Mordo, so he comes
Mm.
back, but not the original Baron Mordo. And then we get the Illuminati, which consists of him, Captain Marvel, played by Maria Rambo,
Nice.
which is cool because they gave her a moment. Um, Captain Carter, Haley Atwell is back in
So that's why they
Taskmaster
were
role.
releasing all those comics pala, eh, no?
hmm And we got surprise. The biggest surprises out. The biggest surprises on those, we get Anson Mount back as Black Bolt in the Inhumans with his actual get up with the fork on his forehead, black suit.
Oh, and the mask?
Yeah, really, it's the complete
Nice.
get up. So
Instead of the
it's the
leather matrixy thingy
yeah, it's
from the
the
TV
canon
show.
get up. So it's really
Nice.
cool. And then we get Professor X in the original
Beautiful.
X Men wheelchair, the yellow Mini Cooper wheelchair. It's a huge ass wheelchair. And we get probably the biggest surprise there is John Krasinski as Reed Richards coming
Wow.
out from his portal, maybe from Baxter Building, and telling Doctor Strange that you're causing incursions to different timelines.
Mm.
But hey, unfortunately, those appearances were short lived because Wanda basically just wiped them all. killed every one of them. Black Bolt, she covered Black Bolt's mouth by removing his mouth, so
What the
Black Bolt
fuck?
imploded. So that's kind of it was nasty.
Hmm.
Reed Richards basically just got shredded
What the
like
fuck?
rubber, and then Haley Atwell got cut into half with her own shield.
What the fuck?
It's so gnarly. It's so nasty.
Shit,
The
dude.
mildest death is the mildest death is Captain Marvel. Is Maria Rambo's death, which she just got crushed by a statue.
Oh my gosh. What
Even
about
that is
Professor
awful.
X?
What?
What about
Oh,
Professor
Professor
X?
X got into Wanda's mind, but that didn't work. So she got her neck broken by dream walking Wanda.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, in context, Wanda wasn't there as herself, as her 616 self. She manipulated the timelines, Wanda, which was a
Mm.
mom who wasn't really doing much, just there as a mom. And that's one power that the Darkhold has. They can go
Hmm.
dream walking, which means you can control the bodies of other people from different timelines. So
But how
that's what she.
about did Baron Mordo escape?
Oh yeah, that's the weird thing. I
Buhay siya.
forgot if Baron Mordo actually fought Wanda. I don't think he did,
Hmm.
but he did say where the Book of the Vishanti is, because the Book of Vishanti is in the same building as the Illuminati's building. So it's
Okay.
very easy to access. So yeah, cut to the chase. They went to the Book of Vishanti, 616 Strange, and America Chavez. Oh, America Chavez is a unique case in MCU timelines because she's the only one with no timeline alternates.
Okay.
The thing is, in the entire movie they're describing is if you dream, that's most likely you yourself in a different timeline.
Hmm.
And America Chavez doesn't dream, so
Shit. Okay.
she's the only one with this power, and she's the only one in any multiverse. Only one
Hmm.
of herself. So to cut to the chase, they tried to get the Book of Vishanti. They didn't because it got burned by Wanda. So Strange had to escape and use a different timeline, go into another Doctor Strange's timeline,
Okay.
and fight fire with fire by getting the Dark Hold. So the biggest fight here is Doctor Strange using the Dark Hold to fight Wanda using the dead Doctor Strange in the
Okay.
beginning of the film.
Gets
And
gets.
also worth noting that when Doctor Strange used the Darkhold to manipulate to dream walk his corpse, some demons came out. I would assume they're demons. Some demons came out and they're telling him that using the Darkhold is forbidden for that purpose.
Hmm.
You can dream walk other living things, but dream walking a freaking corpse is illegal. Which for me is
Okay.
weird, especially that, out of all the things, hell has those rules.
Parang Fairly Odd Parents na the rules, ang daming rules ng Fairly Odd Parents in a way, parang gano'n?
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, in the end, you were able to fight Scarlet Witch, and I like America Chavez opening a slight portal to hell. They didn't say it; she just said go to hell. But the thing
Hmm.
is, America Chavez can open portals at will, just as long as what she thinks, the portal she wants. So she said hell, and most likely that's like Hell, Mephisto, Ghost Rider, anyone there. Please, please,
Hmm.
please let there be Ghost Rider. I don't care if it's Nicolas Cage on the bike again.
I mean, I don't mind. I would not mind seeing Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider again. That'll be fun. I mean,
Since there's
Nicolas
alternate timelines, they could just go Johnny Blaze and Robbie Reyes at the same
yeah,
time at this
exactly. I
point.
mean, Nicolas Cage goes all out with his roles, so you might as well have fun with it, diba?
Yeah. So yeah, essentially, what did Wanda in was she got into a timeline with that one with another Wanda, and and she realizes that her attempt at like going into every timeline, trying to find the ideal version of herself
Yeah.
is wrong, and essentially turns her into a monster because, she just corrupts the other Wanda who has no
Hmm.
control over what can happen. So in the end, she ruins the. Oh, yeah, also worth noting the dark hold that she was holding in WandaVision, she got from WandaVision, that's a copy.
It's a copy?
Yeah, because
Shit.
we find out it's a copy because it was destroyed in the middle of while she was using the Darkhold, and the Darkhold was in a mountain, in a
A mountain.
structure, which foretells, Wanda as the Scarlet Witch, because it has her like bust, it has her carvings with her
Hmm.
depicted, so it's really cool. But yeah, in the end, Wanda destroys herself by destroying the temple containing the Darkhold, basically crushing herself,
Okay.
and it's like this is like, I think this is comparable to House of M.
House of M?
Yeah,
Oh,
House
parang
of M, like,
instead of no more mutants. Like, sorry, go ahead. Can you explain what House of M is,
yeah,
Mika?
instead of no more mutants,
Yeah.
it became like she just didn't want to interfere with timelines anymore and just wanted to just rid their world of her power.
So no more Wanda, basically.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it yet, but it's a full powered Wanda still. It's a full
Mm.
powered Wanda Maximoff, and she may have crushed herself, but you know there's a ton of illusions she can do. So that's one thing that's not clear. But
Are there
eventually,
certain is her surname really Maximoff in this universe in the MCU or not
yeah,
yet?
yeah, she is.
She's Maximoff na.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Apart from that, yeah, Zombie Doctor Strange was fun. Was a weird trip
Mm-hmm.
because, yeah, it's weird that a Sam Raimi level zombie is fighting off
Mm.
high level Marvel threat. So it was
Nice.
so weird, but it was cool. It had all traces of Sam Raimi with it. The lighting, the transitions, the horror angles, it was so good. The like Wanda chasing them across the hall like a serial killer was so good. Was so cool. And yeah, Rachel McAdams got an extended role here.
Oh, that's
Like,
nice.
it's
I
nice.
mean, we barely saw Rachel McAdams in the first movie.
She plays a good role. She plays a really significant role here.
Nice,
And
nice.
Benedict Cumberbatch played four different Doctor Stranges, so that's
Okay.
really cool. One is dead, so that was the
Mm-hmm.
zombie one, 616. The alternate one, which was like only appeared for like a few minutes, and the I think the other one was What If Doctor Strange, maybe
Mm-hmm.
the one who ruined his universe because he just wanted a freaking rewind
Mm.
function. But yeah, it was cool.
Bargain too hard.
Yeah. Now, the first post credit was the most important one because we get Doctor Strange with Clea. And now the thing is, Doctor Strange used the Darkhold, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think that he wouldn't get anything from after using the Darkhold for a short while.
Yeah, I mean he's like the good guy, like
Yeah, but then again, the
no
Darkhold
conflict.
gives you like the Darkhold in a way still corrupts you, and now Doctor Strange has a funky third eye.
Ooh,
And I think, yeah, I'm not. They haven't explained the extent of what he can do because it was just a very short glimpse. And
yeah,
in the post credits, we see Clea, and Clea just called in Doctor Strange and just said, hey, we have to fix the timeline. And Doctor Strange is like, let's go. So that's
okay.
pretty much the. And the second post credit is just a gag. If you watch it,
Mm.
it's an in movie joke. So that one's it. Yeah. So there wasn't really much in the post. So that's why it's so mysterious, though. Because after this, we're getting Thor, right? Love and
Yeah,
Thunder.
Thor 4, yeah. Thor
Yeah,
4.
but yeah, Steven, what do you think
Oh,
of
3 pala, sorry. Thor 4
what
ba? Thor 3? I forgot,
four?
sorry.
Four. Yeah, it's the
4,
fourth
okay.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
So Steven, what do you think of having the Marvel Fox properties and the failed Inhumans package in this.
I like that they combine Fantastic Four and Inhumans kasi nga sobrang connected nila in the comics. So like it just fits to put them together. The X-Men, I'm glad they're gonna go with the X-Men 97 route. I'm hoping na yan na yung route. So we're gonna see a bald James McAvoy recruit, I don't know how you're gonna blend it kasi I want James Marsden and Hugh Jackman back.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi James Marsden never got a fair shot as Cyclops. Honestly, mas ano pa siya. He's more of a hero as Tom Wachowski from the Sonic the Hedgehog movies right now. He's had more character development there than he's had as Cyclops in three movies sa X-Men. I mean, in X-Men 3, diba, he was basically killed off by Phoenix, the Phoenix Force, and like that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's James Marsden. Like what? And it become like the original X-Men trilogy kasi became Wolverine the movie is. Um so I'm glad that they're rebooting and hopefully giving other X-Men a chance to
Mhm.
shine. Yun. And in Fantastic Four, I honestly medyo hot take for some people, but I actually like the Jessica Alba Fantastic Four. It
Mhm.
was fun. It was very comic-y. They really embraced the comics. So, okay ako dun. I get why some people don't like it, but personally, I loved it. Pero gets ko naman na everybody wants, John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. So, let's see what happens. In Humans, I have no comment. I mean, that thing, we know what happened with Inhumans. So, let's let them reset it. Let's let Marvel fix it. Yun lang.
I
Wala nang
think the
masasabi.
Inhumans as a single package was never gonna work at all
Yeah,
because
like
the Inhumans didn't. Let's just say the Inhumans sadly did not have as enough development or depth as the other one big
yeah, like
factions.
they just threw them in and like that's it. Like that's Inhumans. Like
I
you
know
could
they
have
have
done
their
so
own set of comics in Marvel, right? All of
true.
the other factions, but still, like I think building them up as like, hey, we're this introducing them in a series is not as good.
Hmm.
Also for the X-Men, I think they don't have to go through the recruitment process. X-Men,
Yeah, it's like
that's
Spider-Man with
that's
Uncle
their
Ben
Uncle
dying.
Ben.
Everybody knows.
That's their Uncle Ben. It's like
Yes.
super. It's like I love how Batman this version of Robert Pattinson's Batman didn't need to show Thomas and Martha Wayne getting shot again after watching Zoolander. I'm kidding.
That's
Anyway,
good.
but yeah, they should skip those. Also, since we're talking about skipping origins, which is fine. Do you think skipping the radiation that the Fantastic Four got is okay,
Uh
or do we still need that because not many people are familiar with the Fantastic Four anymore?
I would say let's do the radiation thing kasi they're sobrang forgotten na sila eh. I mean, the fact that the original Human Torch actor is now more popularly known as Captain America, 'di ba?
Mm-hmm.
And then the second Human Torch became Killmonger. So parang yeah, maybe it's best to like remind people how cool the Fantastic Four story actually is. So that's how I see it. Like go do the origin story again, but not with the other characters because we those other characters are milked out.
Also, I have a nice little idea in my head. Since the Inhumans are here, Inhumans are humans that are exposed to the Terrigen mists, right? In the
Mhm.
moon. What if the Fantastic Four are just a group of people that go to the moon, get exposed to the mists, meet the Inhumans? I think it would be fine if they just alter the origin story a bit for MCU because
Yeah, it would be
it's fine.
it would actually be a great way to not merge, but parang mas understandable in a way if they met the Inhumans and they're like, oh hey, here's the Terrigen Mist or
Yeah,
something.
right. And
Diba?
then they learn their powers through that, and they go back to Earth and say, "Hi,
Yeah, or like, hey, maybe they can find, maybe we'll get a Reed Richards, Kamala Khan moment. Who knows? You know,
Yeah,
like,
our buddy's a rock now, so that's one thing. Yeah, it's an interesting thing.
yeah,
Fantastic Four. I think yeah, I think the origin bit
do
is
it
fine
again.
to put.
Yeah,
Inhumans, yeah, they should never be introduced in us in that way again.
wag na
I think
please.
introducing them alongside the Fantastic Four in the movie would be cool. One thing we have not seen because I was waiting Illuminati, right? I was waiting
Mhm.
for Namor.
Oh, yeah! Pero di ba nasa Black Panther 2 daw siya?
Oh yeah, okay, that's a good thing. If ever Namor is no Namor and T'Challa on that Illuminati though.
Oh, boy.
No Stark as
Oh,
well
sad. We
because
can't have T'Challa anymore.
Tony of course is I think maybe canon dead in tons of timelines.
Yeah. Man,
But
sad, no? We can't get Chadwick Boseman ever again. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman,
but
man.
I like their decision to just not have the role continued by someone else. That's cool. It opens up another line of possibility. I know who do they want to get for Wakanda for as the next Black Panther? It's
Shuri.
Letitia, right? A Shuri. Well,
Yeah, Shuri's actress, I think. She's
which
supposed to
is
take over once like Black Panther passes away or something. It's like ito yung napansin ko. The Black Panther story is the Punisher minus the whole white savior complex. Are
yeah,
you
but it's
familiar yung kay Punisher? Are you familiar? Sorry, not
yeah.
Punisher. The Phantom. Sorry, not the
Oh
Punisher.
no.
Phantom. Diba the Phantom is like, he's a white savior complex na, oh, I'm in a African country and I'm here to modernize you. Versus Black Panther na, I'm your king. Bow down to me. Ganun.
Yeah, and it's their own African kingdom.
Exactly, diba? Unlike si Phantom, like, oh, here comes the white savior, you know?
Yeah,
Hey.
but yeah, I think that will be interesting how they do the next Marvel films.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane.
But yeah, Doctor Strange opens up so many possibilities, and it's so funny and annoying at the same time that we don't even get to see too much of it.
I think we will. I
Yeah,
think
I
we'll see
hope.
more of it
Oh
soon.
right, yeah, the drones in the Illuminati, the
Mm-hmm.
security drones are Ultron drones.
Ooh. So this
That's a cool.
means there's an Iron Man or an Ant Man somewhere there who made
They
these
probably
drones.
died fighting Thanos.
Hmm?
Explain. They probably died fighting Thanos.
Probably. Probably. Or we'll get a young Hank Pym. Who
Also,
knows?
one thing worth noting with Tony Stark not in that timeline too. What I would like to think that all of the Tony Starks chose the snap option in a way.
Pwede. Or we can
Like,
get Tom Cruise as Iron Man. I mean, di ba yun yung isa pang popular fan theory?
oh
Tom Cruise as
yeah,
Iron
that one
Man.
didn't appear. Tom
Sayang,
Cruise's
no?
Tony Stark in the Illuminati. That would be both funny and interesting at the same time.
'Di ba? I mean, he already did the fat suit sa Tropic Thunder, 'di ba? I mean, this should be like easy peasy for him.
I'm thinking if we might have I might have missed anything in the movie. Maybe not.
Okay.
But yeah, no Tom Cruise though. Sad.
Sayang, no?
But yeah, alternate timeline versions would be cool. It would
Mhm.
be a bit messy to show in film.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a headache at watching cinema because you have to like watch everything in sequence. So, but yeah, I like this. I like Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness. It's not a great film. It's not a great MCU film though.
Okay.
Like, it's not in the level that may not the level of like Endgame with huge payoff. It's not in the level of No Way Home even. It's not in that level, so it's sad. But in the end, I think Multiverse of Madness is in the level of decent sequel. Maybe like Guardians Volume 2.
Ah, okay.
Just a decent sequel. But
Good but not good enough, parang gano'n?
yeah, good but not good enough. But the really great part is the way they tease the multiple timeline thing. It's
Nice,
so
nice.
fun. And yeah, I think that's it for our multiverse thing. Now we talk about what's next for Phase 4. So we have Thor.
Yeah.
in July, which I'm excited for. I'm excited for this. Excited for this. Also, we got to see Moon Knight wrapped up. So Moon
That's
Knight
true.
is now free to appear on any of the Marvel films. I'm not sure where he could fit in Marvel.
Parang Doctor Strange kasi medyo magic. Wait, is Moon Knight's powers from magic?
No, from Egyptian gods.
Hmm.
So so
Yeah,
that's
you can put him anywhere at this point. It's like, yeah, I don't know where you put him. Blue, like he's kind of like Blue Beetle in DC comics. That you can just place him anywhere.
oh yeah, Blue Beetle. I
May
realized
pagka-Blue
that Blue
Beetle, di
Beetle
ba?
is in
Medyo.
every faction, even freaking Teen Titans.
Yeah, you can put him
Anyway,
anywhere,
I
man.
think he would be good in something like maybe Black Panther, maybe yeah, that's an interesting question though. But yeah,
Yeah, like who, where to put Moon Knight?
but yeah, that's something to ponder
Shang-Chi,
on.
you know? Who
That's
knows?
something to ponder on in some another
In
episode. But
another
yeah,
episode,
let's
yeah.
talk about Thor. So Thor is, we saw the teaser. It's
Oh, I'm
actually cool.
ready. I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
It's basically Thor soul searching after Endgame post blip. Got his he exercised his body up back, so he's now
Mm.
sexy Thor again.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, Dad Bod Thor is in a different way of sexy, but for but yeah, either way, this is Thor's self discovery. He's now flying with Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah. They're the Asgardians of the galaxy.
Yeah, much to the annoyance of some Guardians, maybe. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's really cool though because um, apart from knowing that there's Gore, the planet, uh, what do you call him? I forgot the name of the villain. Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcher.
yeah,
There's not much. There's not much there.
yeah. I mean, I
Uh,
think there was a teaser of Hercules, but you barely see him.
oh yeah, there's Hercules. Hercules is they already casted
I
Hercules.
think they did, or baka
No,
mystery.
no, 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 it's not Hercules. It's Zeus.
Oh, okay, okay, cool, cool.
Oh yeah, it's Russell Crowe as Zeus.
Oh, fitting. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
It works. Okay. Apart from that, there's
Jane
we
Thor,
get
man. Jane Thor.
we get the Grandmaster.
Mm-hmm.
So Jeff Goldblum is there. We get Mighty Thor, Natalie Portman. So Jane
Nice.
Foster is back with a hammer that seems like it was from the shattered Mjolnir from Helga. Oh,
I
the one shattered by
see.
Helga. But
It's gonna be exciting.
it's really interesting on how they'll do it. I would like to think that maybe Natalie Portman's Thor is an alternate
Someone
timeline
probably.
Thor.
Pretty sure that's gonna be the plan. Kasi diba, this is pretty much the new mission of Marvel probably for this phase. It's all multiverse. So it's probably that.
Hmm. To be fair, the time heist in Endgame was already a setup there. People just
Yeah, pretty
didn't
much.
mind it because the time heist basically they altered their own timeline, and that was nuts. Anyway, yeah. Apart from Thor, we have Black Panther in November.
Yeah, Black Panther. We discussed that.
No
But
one, no trailer yet. Nothing yet.
nothing. And it's
Nothing
supposed to appear
much.
this year, right?
And I think they're really just slowing it down. They're just
Taking it
really
slowly. Yeah.
no well just keeping the release just the release not too early the trailer. So there's making building up anticipation for each one.
Yeah.
Also, we're noting Riri Williams is in Black Panther 2. So we
Really?
might get Ironheart. We should get
Damn.
Ironheart. That's gonna be cool. Next up, we have Ant Man and the Wasp. So Quantumania. So
Quantumania.
we get Kang the
Kang the
Conqueror
Conqueror,
here,
yeah, and everything's gonna get
and
connected again.
high chance we could get Loki here, maybe
Probably. I
in
mean, we
between,
if we
because
already saw Kang in Loki, it's probably this is probably where we're gonna get Loki again.
yeah, Loki in what do you call that? I think they might release. I don't know when they release a season two of some MCU series, because I know
Yeah,
Loki might be the one most likely to have the second season,
yeah.
and Moon Knight on that hand might not have a second season yet.
Sayang.
But
Hmm.
it's fine. It's a great. But all they need was to introduce Moon Knight, and they nailed the job because
Hmm.
they introduced all alters of Mark Spector. So Stephen Grant and Jake Lockley. So
Hmm.
really cool. It's a really great series. But yeah. Next up, Guardians 3 on May next year. Pretty much less than a year from now.
Yeah.
Next, we have the Marvels, which is gonna be more interesting because you get Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, you get Monica Rambeau, and later this year we get Kamala Khan.
Could this be a possible exit for Brie Larson in case na Marvel finds it na she really isn't a popular character? Maybe.
They
Assuming she's a
might,
maybe.
they might, and having multiple Captain Marvels
It
is
helps, no?
helps. So
Yeah.
it's really cool. Um, if ever, yeah, that's an interesting thing. And one that doesn't have a release date is Fantastic Four.
Yeah. I mean, we don't even have a director yet, right?
Oh, John Watts stepped down recently.
Damn.
So John Watts,
Woo.
who directed the three MCU Spider-Man films, took a
Oh.
break from superhero films, so which is fine.
Hmm.
Even he's getting tired from
'Di
how
ba? I
much
mean,
the MCU is spitting out
it can
content.
get
Now,
tiring.
I'm okay with the MCU because we follow it enough, so it's fine. But the
Yeah.
thing is, yeah, it's in that realm of that it's getting in our it's already in our faces a bit too much sometimes.
Parang if it was a steak, it's almost well done na eh. For me,
Oh
that's
yeah,
the thing.
we want our steaks rare, medium rare for
Yeah,
that extra
exactly.
juiciness of flavor. But yeah,
Make it juicy, not dry, but it's getting dry.
yeah, I think we can describe it as having too much cake.
Too much what?
Too much cake.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like one slice of
That's a
cake
good
is fun,
idea.
right? Yay. Sometimes
Hmm.
you want an extra half because you don't feel like full. But
Yeah.
instead they gave you like two more slices. So now you're full and they want to give you a fourth one. So that's how it feels.
Yeah.
Um really cool. But yeah, it's fun. It's an interesting MCU
Yeah.
because it's no longer there's no one overarching villain yet.
Oh, that's
Sure, Kang
true.
the Conqueror looks set up to be one,
Maybe we'll get
but
Galactus. Who knows?
I would feel that Galactus, especially, how do you beat this guy without the ultimate nullifier? Which
Man,
doesn't kill him, it only knocks him out. So, is
it's
this
gonna
the
be an
time where they
exciting
kill
time.
baby Galactus? I kidding.
Maybe.
Maybe War Machine was right. Killing baby Thanos was the approach. But yeah, it's a weird theory. But I think if the Fantastic Four here, Galactus should be here.
Should be
And
the big bad, yeah.
please, I just want to see Galactus in the MCU because all they showed us in the other Fantastic Four
Was a cloud.
was an angry cloud with his shape. So also
Ah,
pushes of course Silver Surfer,
that's true.
which due to inconsistent writing is infinitely powerful
Yeah, that's true.
because his power extends beyond the writer's imagination. so,
Nice.
so the power cosmic is so inconsistent. If we are watching it or reading it, it's so what can you actually do, Silver Surfer, apart from being really strong?
Yeah.
he can be the MCU's Flash, where he actually screws up a timeline.
Pwede. And then you could reset everything. Who knows?
But yeah,
But
I like
yeah.
this. I like this timeline possibility. I like this multiverse possibility because
Hmm.
it's messy to see, but it's nice that they're going to this approach because um they're trying to build up more heroes, more new heroes.
More characters, yeah. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
more
fun.
characters. And they don't have Captain America. They don't have Iron Man.
It's time to move on with a new trio or a new
Yeah,
trinity or whatever you call it.
yeah, and I
New
think
core.
they still have a Spider Man. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we don't know how long Tom Holland wants to play, but we'll see.
But yeah, Tom Holland still looks like fine, enjoying playing Spider Man. So that's one thing great. Also, also we're noting, hey, Spider Man is arguably the most popular Marvel hero
That's right.
out there. So like removing Tony, removing Steve Rogers out of the way is okay. So yeah. But yeah, this is our episode, so that's really cool. We talked about MCU Phase 4, we talked about Doctor Strange, and that's really fun.
What could happen next and who we want to see next?
Yeah. So for for us, you can find us on thegeekyones.com where we post blogs. We haven't posted anything recently, but we'll
Yeah.
post some reviews
Oh,
soon.
soon, yeah.
Waiting for a video game releasing next week, so that's one thing. Next up, you can follow the Geeky Ones at the Geek Ones on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. All
That's right.
socials, same handle. You can listen to this version on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other podcast platforms.
That's right.
You can find Steven at Stevie Said Yup. So he talks
Yes.
about the Anaheim Ducks hockey and a lot
Yeah.
of other stuff.
And more other things. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm Jude. Jude. So Dude is Jude on Facebook. So
Yeah.
that's where I stream video games and share video game content. I'm trying to build up some video content on YouTube. So it's really cool. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, this has been the Geeky Ones. So once again, I'm Jude and Steven. And
All
next
right.
week, Steven. So yeah, see you next episode. And thank you for listening. And bye.
Bye.